Okay, number one. Who's the
Alrighty.
worst
All
character in
right.
the
Chill
game?
out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. Chill out. So, hi YouTube. Anyways, top tier, high tier, mid tier, low tier, bottom tier. Do we want to keep it like that, or do we just say fuck bottom tier and just say
Yeah,
low tier, mid, high, top?
I think get rid of bottom tier because I don't think there's that much of a difference between a lot of the casts.
That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Alrighty then. Huevon. So I guess we'll start with the low tier. This is all gonna be ordered too, by the way. So worst character in the game, without a doubt, and don't you dare say magician, because that's just not true. Where the fuck is his
No,
bitch ass? There you go.
I think it's Miko.
No,
Wholeheartedly, I think it's Miko.
nah, Cupid. It's
I
Cupid.
understand why you say Cupid and not Miko, but I need you to understand the only thing Miko's got going for him is edge guarding. Every
Hey,
other
better than
character can
Cupid.
do that plus more.
No, better than Cupid. He can also live
I agree.
pretty long time.
You agree with Demon or
I
me?
agree with Demon.
Oof.
I agree with Demon. I
Oof.
think Cupid's the worst in the game.
I think so too. I'm not. I mean, Miko's right down there with him. I'm just saying though. Like,
I think Cupid poses more of a threat, but I understand.
I don't think he does personally. That's just me though. All right, mid tier. So, let's see who's gonna be the top of mid tier, guys. Who we feeling?
The top
Honestly?
mid tier or the bottom of mid tier?
I don't know. Well, top. We're doing the top first. We're gonna be ordering this shit.
Top and mid tier would be S17.
That's 17. I can see it. You know. Yeah, she got, her neutral isn't terrible. She still got it.
I think she's a good gatekeeper for if your character can do well against S17, it's high tier.
True. I can see her 17, yeah. Mid tier seems fine for her, to be honest. I don't see a problem. Who else we feeling?
I mean, most of the cast is getting put in there, so let's see. Right behind S17, I'd probably put Cookie and Can because I think Cookie and Can.
I think Cookie and Can is high tier. Not
Yeah,
gonna
Cookie
lie.
and Can's high tier.
I think Cookie and Can is high tier. So I think the next character that goes like after her, to be honest, looking at this roster, honestly, where's that character that I just said? Like Derek, to be honest.
I think Derek goes to the low end of mid tier.
Like right, at least for right now, I don't know. I think he's up there right now.
I think
I
he's
also
good.
think he's on the low end of mid tier as well.
You think so?
I think he's good, but his offstage game is horrible.
True.
Yeah, Alice and Thanatos are better characters than Derek.
True. So honestly, I'd be like this, to be honest. I think Alice is better than Thanatos, straight up.
Sness, that'd be for you to decide if that would
Yeah,
be
that's
more
fair.
I think Alice is better than Thanatos. I see nothing wrong with that placement.
Real?
Alright, so now it gets kind of difficult. Well, I mean, not really.
No.
So I think this is how it be. Hold up. I think that's how the bottom of mid tier goes. To be honest,
think Tong goes above Derek.
Above Derek.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Well, here he goes.
I think Tong has a better time off stage in more matchups than Derek does.
Could be argued, but you're not wrong to that
Do
degree.
you want a dodge roll or do you want to do a Tong side B?
I'll take the dodge roll, to be honest.
Wait a minute.
I'll take the dodge roll, to be honest.
Stop the cap. Stop the cap. You ain't going nowhere with that dodge roll. You're better off with a brawl air dodge.
That's all I'm gonna say, though. You know what I'm saying? Alrighty. So that's mid tier. I think every other character goes above that.
can understand that.
So top of high
where we-
tier. Listen. Top of high
Oh,
tier.
boy.
It gonna have to be like this, right? You got Big Boy Mac. You got Terrara, Cookie and Can. Any objections? Well,
I think
there
that's
goes
fine.
Civi.
Yeah.
So Civi top of high. All right.
Yeah,
Okay.
I don't think I can argue with it, and the only reason why is just because I feel like a lot of people don't know how to DI Civi combos.
Even if you know how to DI, it's tough out here.
Although it being tough, it does not. You have to at least make the Civi work for it. People don't do that.
Shit, I be making Megaplex, not Megaplex, King Metal work for it and shit. I still be dying sometimes at 0. Alrighty. So as we see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 characters that go into top tier. But in my opinion, the best one out of all of them, if I'm not being biased, if I'm not being a bitch about it, I'm putting Mr. 5 up there.
I can't believe.
But, you know what I'm saying? Lana is right there next to him. Then comes Sophia. Then comes Sandy, right?
You're putting Mr. 5 as the best in the game?
I think so.
That's a bold statement.
It is a bold statement. And I'm okay to handle the backlash about it. But
you'd be wrong about it at some point in time. I just feel like there hasn't been enough counterplay developed just because Mr. Five's only recently shown up.
all I'm saying is Lana's right there next to him, though. You know, it's quite close.
I think it's pretty criminal
there you
that
go.
in the top 3, Tina's not there.
Well, Tina's gonna be up there, but I think these characters are better. Don't worry about it. See, now I'm questioning though. Is Mr. Five really like? I'm thinking about it because
Why is Yuri considered top tier? I don't think Yuri's top tier at all.
all I'm saying is, back air, side B. In my opinion, she'll always be top tier.
Bro.
She will always be top tier. I don't care. I can't
Her
see her
gameplay
be
is too obvious, and it's not. I don't know. I don't think I think she's just falling off the tier list. Like
Right.
every week that passes, she just gets worse.
I don't
Wait,
know.
her
man.
gameplay is too obvious?
Well,
I think
yeah,
most
I
of
don't
the top
think-
tiers of gameplay are too obvious.
So okay,
All Civi wants is a
No,
grab
but
up,
the
tilt or up
the
air.
thing is like lands like he's super obvious on what he's trying to do, but the thing is he kills you off of it. But Kamiki, she has to win neutral like 5 times before she can actually end up getting a kill.
all right.
In
So
fairness,
I changed it up a little bit, right? Because I'm really thinking about it. I put Mr. Five up there just for the sole reason of the Japan players showing me shit, right? And I'm really thinking about it. Like, I don't think he's the best. I think Sophia's the best, followed by Seiya. And then Lan, Tina, Sandy, you know. Chili up there, Mr. Five. But I don't see, to me, she's bottom of top tier, top of high tier. I think this is fine for her.
I think it'd be different if she didn't have down tilt back air confirms. Not only at ledge, but but anywhere on stage.
Like,
And I tried it out beforehand, at least on controller. It's mad easy to input it.
I just don't see Yuri being bad because she has, for some reason, her back air is a disjoint at this one. I'm convinced because I can parry it and she still be running like nothing happened, and she still be like, because I parried what's it called? Was it in the tournament? I parried that Yugi guy's back air. And you know what he did after I parried? Side B, and I couldn't do that, and I was dead.
I think in terms of Yuri gameplay, we still haven't seen optimized Yuri that's willing to have the discipline to space out back air for 6 minutes and or develop parry punish with side B, because I think that's optimized Yuri, because What are you gonna do to that parry punish?
I will say that her recovery is pretty bad. I can agree with that because she has a side B and all that. I can agree with that, and she needs an orb to actually have a good recovery or whatnot. But I still think that she is bottom of top, top of high in my opinion. Only reason I don't put Civi in top tier is because only King Meta's doing anything. So I mean, just because Japanese got it, you know what I'm saying? Just because Japanese are doing it doesn't mean we're doing it yet, just yet. Until I see it happen here, that's another thing. But besides the point, any objections to this, by the way? Like Sophia being number one in right now, is that a crazy statement? I think she really is, though.
I think the crazy thing is that you have Tina underneath Chili.
What are you talking about? Tina's above Chili right now. What?
Oh wait, sorry, I'm not used to the picture.
What?
I'm not sure if Seiya's on level with those three there.
I agree. I was gonna say the same thing. I think Tina's way better than Sia, for sure.
Way better?
Yes.
Yeah, way better.
I feel like her neutral is just what carries her, to be honest.
Well, although her neutral is good, I think it's very predictable.
Hard as fuck to punish, even if it's predictable.
Tina has so much more going than Sia does.
Wait, did you just say hard to punish and try to not forget that Tina's aerials are hard to punish?
Oh, I'm not saying that. I know that. But you're saying, like I said, if we were gonna say that it's predictable, then every top tier here would not be here. And we all know what Sophia wants. We all know what Lan wants. We all know what Tina, Sandy, Chili, Mr. Five, Yuri wants. That doesn't mean that they're bad characters.
I think the reason I don't feel as strongly about Seiya is just because I feel like from jump, Seiya's game plan throughout the entire stock is going to be very simple. She's going to go look for down tilts at low percents to combo, or at most percents to either combo or scare you into shield. If you shield enough down tilts, they're going to run up and grab. Off of grab, they're going to look for you to DI in first. If you DI in, you get hit by specific combos. If you DI out, then they can try to attempt to follow up. All the while, they're farming up their 1 meter. Once they get their 1 meter, they can do more grab follow-ups. It's... How do I phrase it? Other characters, I feel, make you think harder and neutral, or more make you misjudge your thought on neutral. For example, Sophie, is she going to do a landing nair in your shield? Is she going to do a landing fair in your shield? Or is she just going to do a landing neutral beyond your shield? I think all three of those options are a lot more of a mix-up than just running up to do down tilts.
There's also, I mean, that on itself is a mix-up. Run it because you expected her to do a down tilt, and she does something different. That's the mix-up. Even if she does do down tilt, if you parry it, just like all the rest of the characters, like they have a move that even if you parry it, you can't punish it, unless you're close enough to her, right? Like that's every character in this game, though. Basically, at this point.
I think I'd feel differently if Seiya's back air was better, or if her forward air was better.
Her forward air is already better. It's already good. I don't know what you mean by that.
You can't throw it out like a lot of other aerials.
When she has that, not the ult meter, the other one, she can do it for free.
No, I'm saying her kill power with it is good, but the frame data on that move is not on the level.
Oh, we don't really know any frame there. That's one. Second off, every time that I see MJ play, he uses that fair pretty fine to me. Like, if he spaces it, like max range fair, you ain't punishing that. Especially with the movement that he gets with the sticker because of the first meter bar he has. I was just saying. You know what I'm saying? That's what I don't know. Hey, this is coming from someone that thought Seiya was bottom 5 before. All right. Let that in mind. I thought this
All I
character was
can
bottom
say is
5.
I think it's MJ being a better player with Seiya versus Seiya being a better character.
I don't know. I don't know. I think that's how it goes, to be honest, though. Like, I think Sophia is the best character in the game right now. Then comes Lan and Tina. These two can be switched. Tina and Lan can be switched because just because
Nah, bro.
What do you mean?
With Tina and Lan, yeah.
That's what
Tina and Lan, I think is fine.
That's what I just said.
I thought you were saying. I don't know. I thought you were saying Sophia and Lan. I was about to say like hell no.
I like what I just said. I literally just said Tina and Lan can be switched. Like I can understand
Tina
that.
and Lan should be switched in my opinion.
I don't know. I never said that they should be. I said they can be because they're pretty. In my opinion, they're pretty even. And how broken they really are.
I don't know about that.
I think they excel at different things. I think Lan excels at punish game. I think Tina excels in neutral.
Again, they could be.
Yes, but
They
I
could.
think Tina
All I'm
overall
saying.
is a better character.
All I'm saying is 0 to death. Moving on.
Well, not even 0 to death. I think if Lan didn't have Tornado, or if Tornado was a worse deterrent in neutral, I probably would agree.
Again, I'm not saying that Lan is significantly better than Tina. All I'm saying is that you can switch those two around. Like in between, you can either have Tina or Lan. I just think Lan is better. I'm not saying like I'm not better, but what I'm saying he should be second. He's the second best in my opinion. Like you can switch these two around, there will be no problem. But in my opinion, I think Lan is the second best right now.
All right, bro.
Although I agree, Lan probably should be placed behind Sophia. I think Tina's better than third.
All I'm gonna say is the same thing you said about fucking Seiya and MJ. What's Lily's the only one doing it in NA. Alright. I'm just saying this is how I think about it. But yeah. Then Sandy top 5. I don't think anyone has to argue about that. Character's stupid. Chili, Lily Bun, go crazy. Mr. 5. Snaz, you want to talk about Mr. 5?
He's broken.
I think this guy should be put above Sandy.
Okay, buddy. Okay, buddy. I don't know about that one.
What's wild about that?
I don't think Mr. 5 should be above Sandy. Maybe above Chili. I can give that. I don't think he should be above Sandy though.
Why not? That's why I'm asking.
I don't know. I feel having a frame 1 jab, even if you can
He doesn't have frame 1 jab.
He does have a frame 1 jab.
Nah.
Sandy has a frame 1 jab. And what's it called? You can interrupt his AI terminal by jabbing or sending out Bandy and just playing around Bandy. That's 1. 2, even if people DI out of your combo, you can tech chase pretty well. Just because you're a fast little character with a frame 1 jab.
AI terminal doesn't get interrupted by jab. The hitboxes would clank, if not beat out jab.
When I played Sandy, or when I played Mr. 5 against Andy, he just jabbed it. When I started the animation of AI. I'm not talking about when he's controlling AI. I'm talking about like just starting, like before it's out. Like you can interrupt it. That's what I'm saying. And plus, it takes a couple DI reads and you're dead. That's to a Sandy. That's your stock. And that dare go crazy.
although the dare go crazy, I don't think DI reads is a good argument for on the list just because of how low Civi is.
Well, again, the only reason I put him down there was because I don't know if he should be If anything, if I were to switch them around, it'd probably be like this. That's how I would switch it around. Thanks for the follow, Azaha. I don't know how to say your name. I'm fault, broski. But if
I
I
think
if
the
I were to
reason-
put Civi, like it would be like this, and put Yuri like top of high.
I think the thing that makes Mr. Five better in a lot more matchups is the fact that his regular jab becomes not only a threat up close because it applies the stun, it's a threat at distance because of the amount of damage it applies. The other
Alright, bro.
thing,
I got you.
the
But
other thing in question is the fact that AI Terminal sets up 4 kills off stage.
I get that. But Sorphia said, think about the number of interaction it takes to get a stock. And in reality, Sandy only needs 1 or 2, maybe 3.
Doesn't Mr. Five have drone ladders?
does.
He does. But does anyone here know how to do that?
True.
Does anyone here know
Huh?
how to do that? No.
No, it
That's a Japan thing, all right? Fuck the Japan thing right now. We're not in Japan.
Wait. If that's the case, then why are you gonna compare your Mr. Five experience playing Sandy to Andy?
Because Andy's the best Mr. Fire in NA right now, if I'm not mistaken. Right? And I decided to test something out while playing Mr. Five. Don't get me wrong. If Sandy fucks up the combo, Mr. Five has a free up air and kills you at like 80. I know that. I've done it to Andy.
All I can say is I think there's a little bit too much hype about Sandy's quote unquote frame 1 jab that just so happens to trade with Macalon's Earthquake.
I don't know how the hell you're trading. I don't know how in the world you're out here trading with a Markelov Earthquake when that move is so at the start of animation is mad slow. I couldn't tell you on that one. That makes no sense. But I think that's the tier list, to be honest. I think that's good, unless I'm tripping.
Does Sandy go higher than Sia?
No, I don't think so.
How are you gonna make that argument for Sandy and then put him underneath Sia?
I don't think because Sia has a better neutral than Sandy. I just don't think Sandy can really get in that
Five has
well.
a better neutral than Sandy. What?
What? I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. I'm just for these two. I'm just going off of word of mouth when it comes to Sandy and MJ. For Seiya and Sandy, I'm going from word of mouth.
For the argument that you made, Sandy would go above Seiya.
True. Let me do that real quick. Yeah, but I don't know. For Seiya and Sandy, every time that I hear Andy versus thing, he's always telling me how bad it really is. So that's why I did like this, to be honest. But
In fairness to Andy and Fane,
MJ, not Fane. I don't know anything about
or
Fane.
MJ and Fane.
No, MJ and Andy. Here you go.
MJ and Andy. Okay. In fairness to MJ and Andy, I think MJ would be a better player than Andy. So that in that regard, I don't think character choice really would matter in that regard.
I don't know. I think it definitely. Well, I don't think so because his Mr. Five was able to put up a really good fight versus a Seiya in the tourney. Like in the Jesus tourney, and he pulled out the Mr. Five versus Seiya. I mean, they went to what, game 5? I'm pretty sure.
Yep.
Yeah.
True.
So I think it's they're not too far apart.
I'm not saying that there's like a big gap, but I think MJ's proven multiple times that he's a better player.
Oh, we know that. I'm saying I don't know. I just think that like again, Sia beats Sandy. Sandy beats Mr. Five. But yeah, I'm gonna call it. I think this is a good tier list. These two could be interchanged. I don't know. Civi and Yuri. I don't know. Maybe we'll see. But I guess I'll leave it like that for now. But there you go. Any more disagreements on the tier list, guys?
I just can't believe you said Sandy beats Mr. Five.
Motherfucker, you just because you picked up Sandy and now you're like defending his fucking honor. Fuck that.
Hey, all I'm saying is Mr. Five has a really, really stupid neutral.
I'll leave it like that though. What did you say, Snaz? I didn't even hear you.
I think it's fine.
Alright, fine. That's what we like to hear. Alright then. That's the end of the YouTube video. Almost half an hour of arguments. That's why it is an ego though, you know. We all have our own thoughts. We all like to say what we want to say, but if y'all watch to the end or if y'all skip to the end like most of y'all probably did, appreciate you anyways. Free views, I guess. And I'll see y'all next time. Losers, peace out.